Okay, we're live.
Oh, hello everyone.
Yep, we're back for another week of game review. So
Yes.
before we start, we're just gonna go through a couple of spreadsheets. So it it might be like a little bit unfamiliar to most players, but in like high level tournaments, a common format that's used is a multiple hanchan with Uma, just like the Rankers Carnival that happened at LAPOM a couple weeks ago. And
Yes.
so it's very difficult to calculate the scores like that you need to win to advance through the rounds, right? You have to score
Yes.
like usually first or second, but in the finals it has to be first. And you're looking at your total points that you've accumulated up until that point, plus your current score in the hanchan, plus the Uma from that hanchan, which could change based on your placing, and that could change like every hand. So it's a very involved process to calculate these things, and even in like pro games, it can take them quite a while. They do it all on paper manually. It's very difficult. So
It is very difficult.
they set aside like 10 minutes before South 4 in the final game to calculate all these conditions.
So obviously it's the issue right now. I made a mistake during the carnival, but guys, it is very difficult.
So to kind of make that a little easier, I made a couple of spreadsheets. Um, we'll go through them kind of quick. These, well, I guess I'll explain them one at a time. So this first one, it it helps you. It shows you the final outcome of whatever hand you want, won by any player, based on the total points and the current points that you input. So you can just input the total points here in yellow, the current points in the hanchan here in green, Homba and Ricci sticks in blue, and the Uma, the type of Uma in purple. There's four different types programmed in. John-Sen is it's a LAPOM league, but I programmed it so that you can change that one into whatever Uma you want, as long as it's not like crazy like JPML, because that requires some extra programming here. But yeah, so you can just choose your Uma here as well, and then as it says on the instructions here, you can go into any of the other sheets. So like the current points that I have here as an example are the points going into South 4 of the Rankers Carnival semifinals match that we watched last week. So you could see players 3 and 4 are in first and second, and based on their final points here, you can see it's by quite a large margin. So we're going to look to see what hands player 2 might need to win to advance into either first or second. So we can go to the sheet labeled player 2, and we can just kind of like, this is kind of like guessing and checking like you would normally in real life. You just kind of have to guess and see, well, would a Baimon Sumo be enough? So you hit it, it changes the scores, but you can see there's no change in the final rank. There's changes in the Hanchan rank, the Uma, but it's not enough to change the final positions. So we can just increase that. And this is how you would normally calculate scores, right? You just kind of guess, and then if it's enough, you go down one. You say, well, if this is enough, is this lower amount enough? Or if it's not enough, you have to go up another level. It's like, well, if Hanemon's not enough, is Baimon enough? So you just kind of have to guess. Looks like Sanbaimon Sumo is still not enough for player 2. So we're probably going to have to go with Yakumon Sumo. So Yakumon Sumo would take player 2 into second, knocking player 4 into third. So that's how you can kind of use this spreadsheet. And it also includes direct hits on each other player. So if you were just trying to get a direct hit on second place, which is player 4, you could say, is Baimon direct hit enough? No, not quite. Sanbaimon? Oh, there it is. So the conditions, it looks like, are Sanbaimon direct hit on the dealer, player 4. Yakuman Sumo. Maybe we can get a hit on first place. We'll just jump straight to Sanbaimon. Not enough. Yakuman. Okay, there. So that one works. So Yakuman Sumo, Yakuman direct hit on player 3, or Sanbaimon direct hit on player 4.
So don't give up. It's not impossible.
Yeah, not impossible. If we were to look at player 1, player 1 was in 4th by a lot. So I think for them it's impossible. So if we just jump straight to Yakuman, only gets them to 3rd, only gets them to 3rd, only gets them to 3rd. Okay, so for player 1 it was impossible, but player 2 has these kind of steep conditions that they can accomplish. And this, like I said, this is like you just are manually guessing and checking. This just takes away all the calculations you'd normally have to do. It makes it easier, at least.
Very much.
Yeah. And with these kind of points, you don't really need to look at like temp by no temp payments, but there is a form for that too.
Yeah, when it's for close game.
Yes. So I mean, you should be able to like calculate these. Well, when I first programmed this, I thought, you'll be able to calculate this by yourself. It's like, there's a lot of different combinations, and with the UMA, it could end up being kind of tricky. So I ended up putting this in as well. You can change the no-10 payment for like crazy custom rules, but usually that's not a thing, right? It's always 3,000. Okay.
Yep.
So this is just to like confirm your manual calculations. But I made a separate spreadsheet that kind of shows you the points that you need automatically. So here we're looking at a separate spreadsheet. I put in some example points, and you'll see why I put these points in when we go through the examples. But in this example, player 3 is in first, player 4, the last dealer, is in second. Player 2 is in a very distant fourth, so they're kind of out of luck. Player 1, they're in third, but not by that much. They still have a chance. So then we can check let's say we'll check the conditions for player 1. So in this spreadsheet, it just lists all of the possible hand values that you can win in Mahjong. This one goes up to double Yakuman, but like competitive rule sets like WRC, they usually don't have that. And it shows you that player's final rank if they win whatever hand. So if player 1 wins by Monsumo, they get first. That's right here.
This is also like easier to see.
Yes. The downside of this spreadsheet is that it doesn't show you what the other players end up placing. So like if you were trying to like knock another player down for like later games, maybe this isn't your last game that you're playing, you're just trying to knock another player down, so it makes it easier for you to make a comeback later. This doesn't show you that. It just shows you the final placement based on whatever hand you win, your final placement based on whatever hand you win. And it shows, of course, direct hits on each other player as well. And the reason why I picked those example values here is for player 3, there's actually a situation where if they win a certain value of hand off a certain player, they actually go down in ranking. So if you look, the points are pretty close, right? Player 3 is in 4th in this Hanshan. Their rival, player 4, is in 3rd in this Hanshan, and player 1 is pretty close in score to them in the Hanshan, but they're in like kind of a distant 3rd. But if player 3 were to win off of player 1 here, these 3-point values, they actually knock player 1 below player 4, giving player 4 first place. So that's why it's kind of crazy to calculate, right? With the UMA, it can change so much that you have to take these extra things into account. Like you could say, oh, they can just win any hand and they'll be in first. It's like, well, if they win a specific hand off a specific player, might not end up in first, right?
Yes.
Okay. There's also a sheet for temp by no temp payments. On the left side, it's if the dealer's in no 10. On the right side, if it's the dealer's in temp by. I separated them like this because Normally, if you're in South 4 and the dealer's in Tenpai, the game's going to continue, so you don't really have to worry about it. But if there's a Tenpai Yame, then that's something you kind of have to consider. But if there's if there's no Agari Yame and no Tenpai Yame, then you just look at the left side pretty much. And so it shows each possible combination of Tenpai no Ten. There's not all no. It doesn't show 4 Tenpai or 4 no Ten because there's no change in points, right? It shows the other 14 possible combinations.
Okay. So, like I think advanced player they think those are not that difficult to calculate, but we definitely need to practice.
Yeah, it's not easy at all. It's like for one Hanchan, right? It's not difficult to say, oh, I need this amount of points to get first, or I need this amount of points to improve my ranking or whatever. But for multiple games with total score and UMA, it's definitely not easy.
Yes, and I think most familiar ones from not semi, like after the top 32 at the WRC, there's going to be the 2-game match for the multiple games, I think. So that was the practice for our purpose.
Right, this is like practice for all you guys who are hopeful to get into the WRC. If you make it to the finals, you need to be familiar with this type of thing.
Yes, this time I made a mistake, but next time at the final table, if you make the mistake as a player, that's really sad. So
yeah, you don't want
to have a practice.
Yeah, you don't want to win a hand and then it's like, oh, it didn't change your placement at all.
And I'm not quite sure, but I think in Japan during the game you cannot touch the cell phone. But I don't know what's going to happen to the WRC. I don't think that's allowed to checking the cell phone to see the conditions and everything. But at least we need to practice those things daily too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would think in Japan where tournaments like this are much more common, they would have like an app or a spreadsheet like this to calculate everything automatically. But yeah, usually you can't use any technology during the games, so you have to do it all on paper, and it's tough.
I think a couple months ago there was a not the Mahjong but the shogi. While they're playing, one of the players took the timeout, and then somebody was telling to the judge, or he's touching a lot of cell phone, and then they started investigating, and then one time they decided, okay, he was doing the cheating using the programming to see how he can win out the hands, but actually he was not, and then that was a big argument. So yeah, do not touch the cell phone during the big tournament.
Yeah, it's usually like laid out in the rules that you can't use your cell phone during the game.
But at least we could practice with those.
Mm-hmm. And this is also like helpful for maybe tournament organizers, so they can kind of check and confirm to make sure there's no like misunderstandings or anything like that.
Yep.
And even if you're not going to be using like playing multiple Hanchan sets, you can just set all the total points to 0 and it'll spit out the hand values you need. So like for instance, we could go to player 3's conditions again. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay, there it changed. It took a little while to load. So now player 3 needs like a Sanbaimon. Or a Hanuman direct hit on first place, player 2. But yeah, it's useful even if you're not doing any of that like super competitive that super competitive stuff. Okay, I think we've gone everything we need to on the spreadsheets. So next, why don't we could use the spreadsheets to go through an example. We have a Paifu ready to look at. Let me pull it up on my screen. Okay, here we go. So this is another Paifu from Tenho, from a current Tenhoi.
Everybody's strong. Like, look at the R's, like more than 2,100. Crazy.
Yeah. So just like we did, maybe it was a month ago, we're gonna go through another 10 Hoi Paifu, and then in South 4, we'll take a look at the spreadsheet and see what their conditions are.
Yeah, and then how the spreadsheet's gonna work.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. Oh, don't want to see the wall. Or the hands. Oh yeah, we can see the hands. Okay. So we're south right now. Dora is west.
Okay. From this hand, what do you see, Nima?
From the I mean just the pair of 5-pin could be the Jonto. Not drawing anything though. Maybe now Tanyao. Oh,
Maybe.
not anymore. Yeah, the interesting. So here.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because usually, like, to use after red 5, make it to Janto is like definitely right.
Or you would keep the 5-5-6 just so even if the 5 becomes the Jonto, then you can use the red. Right. Like that's what I would normally do.
But I guess from this stay high, like RE 6-pin, 2 of them, like 5-pin. He was thinking someone has like multiple 7-pin or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but oh, well, maybe not. 8 soul, 2 of 8 soul is out. Is that why?
That could be, but that just means that the other players don't have them. Like even looking at the player on the Shimocha, they discarded 2 9-so. They probably don't have 8-so either. So I would think that 8-so is a better weight. I would have just Tsumogiri the 6-so.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Each.
Oh.
Don't. Ouch.
So
that was a Dora with Chitoitsu.
So Toyman just won Chitoitsu, 2 Dora, 1 red for Mangan.
This is very like reasonably the Damaten, huh?
Right.
Waiting for the Dora.
Because Roan is
and then the
yeah, because Ricci doesn't really, it improves the value for a Roan to Haneman, but it makes it much less likely that your weight will come out because it's the Dora. Maybe if it weren't Dora, then like maybe if they already had a pair of Dora and they were waiting on a tile that would be like good to wait on, like an honor tile that had already been discarded once, they might Ricci, but not with a Dora Tonki, I don't think. Okay. So now this player's dealer. They'll probably call on the Chun to go for quick wrench on if it comes out, but I think the Sha is going to be the first discard. The 9 mon here is interesting. That's a tough one because if you call the Chun, then what's looking like your Jonto right now is 7, but then that means you can't use the red 5.
So I think most of the players gonna discard maybe Haku.
Yeah, I think that's the most reasonable one.
But he has already decided to discard 9-man to break the Kampaman, right?
And I guess that makes sense though, because maybe they decided that they're going to use the red 5, so they don't want the 8 mon. They want the 6 mon. Because if they get the 8 mon, they'll have too many blocks, right? They'll have 6 blocks still. They'll have to break up a block. But yeah, I guess keeping the 5-7-7 is a stronger block than having than breaking up like the penchant, for instance. But still, the Haku is the most efficient discard. Okay. Okay, so they call the tune. The Haku's probably gonna come out now. They really would want to hold on to the red 5 for value, so I'm not sure what else would be discarded. You would discard the Haku, right, Masa?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I was kind of expecting to see something weird happen. But that's kind of the theme when we watch these high level games, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Kadagiri the 3-pin. Karagiri is usually not a good idea. I think we talked about this last time, but it gives the opponent more information that they wouldn't have unless like you do it. It's really I guess it's only really useful in certain situations.
Yeah, like let's say I'm calling it sneaky stealth tempai, like when someone doing the Richie, and then you use a lot of Karagiri and then pretend like you're folding,
right?
But you actually keep tempai with like big hands.
Yeah.
With Dama, that's kind of like nice tricky stuff
to
use the Karagiri.
That's a very good example. Yeah, like if you like pretend that you're folding, but you actually could have just sumogiri the tile instead, then it makes the other players think that you're not in tempai. Okay, so I accidentally went a little past this point, but they took the tempai, discarding the Dora. So this is just tune only for 1500 if they win. And it's on a 3 mon. 3 mon looks okay, I guess. Toyman,
especially red 5 came out.
That's true. But that there's no Dora at all. Just the Kamicha has 1. So that might be what they're worried about. Oh, have a chance to change to a Tonki weight. I probably would.
Me too.
Yeah, but 2 or 1. They're both 1 discarded each. I guess discarding the 2 and waiting on the 1 is better.
Even it's a temporary.
Yeah, like you can change your weight in a lot of ways here.
So that's not the final tempai.
Right. I mean, if it comes out, you'll win it, right? But yeah. Okay, so discard the 2, wait on the 1. That's kind of. I mean, either way is fine, right?
Yep.
Toyman folded. Or, oh no, oh yeah, they folded. I was going to say maybe Chitoi too, but that's too far. So I guess they saw it looks like they folded last turn. They saw the red 5, they discarded 3-pin. Kamicha broke up their pair of tone.
Yeah, so he is kind of stepping back too.
Right, and there's 2 discarded already, so it would be tough. I don't want to deal in at all. Okay, they're tempai now. Shimocha.
Yep.
This would be Pinfu. That's it. Do you think? I think. Do you think they would reach E? Well, 6-pin doesn't look dangerous, but.
Pink only, right?
Yeah, it's kind of cheap. But they need the points.
See.
They hit with the Mangan. Okay, we'll see.
What's his decision?
Dama.
Dama.
Okay. Tuso is safe against the dealer, so maybe the other players who are folding, they might deal it.
and then and 1 month is kind of. I might discard 1 month.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting in the tournament guy.
Oh, the Tuso came out.
Yep. He plays smart.
Yeah, so Shimocha got to Tenpai at just the right time.
Mhjong.
Yep.
They got 1,000 of their points back.
Oh, Dora.
Yes.
And then he has the Toitsu of Chun.
Shimocha has a kind of bad hand.
Sorry.
2 Dora, but
Two Dora.
the shape's really bad.
Because he's but he could use with Chun or Ton. Very tough.
Gave up the Chun.
Pom. No Pom?
Oh, I haven't gotten that far yet. Do you think they'll pump?
4. And then again the Atama problem, right?
It's not as big of a problem. That they have the 9 mon if necessary to be the Atama. But I think if he pawns, he'll discard 3 mon.
Okay.
Pom.
Okay. So ideally, they're looking for something to stick to the 7. So.
For Isha then with Dora.
Well, it could be Tenpai. Yeah, right now it's Ishanten, right? But if something sticks to the 7 Sodora, then it's Tenpai. So they confirmed their Janto. That's interesting. Just kind of playing it more safe, but if you, for instance, draw another 7 so here, so you get another Dora, then your weight's going to be really bad. Where if you kept the 7, you could wait on the 8 mon instead. Dealer's hand has progressed quite a bit. They're Ishanten.
Ooh.
And even better Ishanten. Could
Yep.
maybe get Pinfu now. So that backfired. I'll probably just Sumo give you the 8 then. Yeah. Can't do anything about it now. Kamicha pawns the Hatsu. They're Ishanten. Okay, so this is good.
Then make it to ramen shape, right?
So they chi 7, 8, 9 and have a 7, 8 left.
Chi.
They would have drawn the 8, but that happens a lot in Mahjong.
But 9 soul became really good weight.
Yeah, there's they just don't know that Toyman has all of them. Oh.
What do you do?
I would discard 8, so gotta take the Champon. Even though there's only 1 of each left. Yeah. You can't throw the Dora. It's too late. And you can't see any 6-0. That it makes it a little scary.
6 pin.
Okay, so that I think that's the best possible shape, right? Because you can accept 4 7 pin, pay 6 9 mon. You can accept 2 pin as well, 2 5 pin. So yeah, I think that's the most efficient shape.
Okay.
Okay. It's like an Ento 2 plus 2 the on man. Yeah. Toyman folded, looks like.
Yeah, I guess this guy is gonna do chi.
Probably Tonki on the red 5. Yeah, probably.
All 9 pins gone.
Yeah. Oh, and 9 pin is safe. Yeah. Okay, so now they can change to the on man. Discarding. They could discard 2 mon. Yeah, they can't take the Nobiton because 8 mon's Fuli 10.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. Oops. Okay, but they got it anyway.
Yeah.
So that's Hatsu 1 red. Okay.
So after each one, it's kind of quiet, but it is interesting game. Wow. What do you see, Nima?
Well,
Chanta?
Yeah, you know me. I see Chanta.
We'll count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There's
6, 7,
8. They could Kyushu if they draw another one.
I think so.
Yeah.
Personally, I like Kokshi a lot. To me, it's like a good high buy.
Can't Kyushu anymore.
Chi. Oh, look at that. Chi.
That's an interesting call for maybe they're trying for Sanshoku or Junchan. It's pretty far either way.
Yeah. Is it like part of the pressuring the whoever leading the game right now as a dealer?
Maybe.
I don't know. This is very wow.
Yeah, with that call, you would have to think Sanshoku, Chanta, Itsu, yeah, or Yakuhai, maybe Honitsu, but
maybe.
Yeah, that's kind of a crazy first call, right? Immediately, the first tile you call it.
So how this guy is gonna use the Yakuhai? I think that I'm kind of interesting in personally because he has a whole bunch of the Yakuhai. So
yeah, it looks like a Honitsu, but still holding the 8 pin.
Oop.
Oh, not anymore. It looks like they decided on Honitsu. Still, Kokshi could. Kokshi? That's so far though. This is 9 with a pair, so that's still what, 3 Shanten? 1, 2, yeah, 3 San Shanten. Yeah, it's kind of far. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. No way back now.
He kept the 4 pin because of the 2 guys Anzenpai.
Right.
I guess so. He's like mostly folding, but going for the biggest one.
You got the pay. Okay, this is a Ricci for Tanyao on 7 mon.
And then only this guy 4 pin is not safe. East Genbutsu.
Four or 5 pin. Those would be tough to push.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, they're probably folding now. Not completely.
Not completely.
No, they had 1 extra pair. They don't have to fold completely yet. Toyman.
And then Toyman cheated.
Toyman's also waiting on the 7 mon, but no Yaku.
Well, why is that?
Yeah, maybe for K10 they are dealer, but
2 Ari.
it's possible. They still have 9 mon they can fold with.
2, I see.
9 mon 2 3-pin they could fold, and they could get Yaku if they draw the 6 mon. Okay, so this player folded.
Yep.
Okay, so 7-pin was too dangerous. I guess close to the Dora, so deal the 9-mon instead.
Now does he gonna do chi?
Why? They already have the 9-mon. No chi.
Cause some weird stuff.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we have Ryan in the chat. Hey Ryan.
Hello, Lion.
Okay, this player just drew the 7-mon. They're folding. There's no way they're gonna deal in. Toyman folded too. Completely. Yeah, it looks like the game's just gonna go to a draw.
I guess this is like part of the Tenku stuff, but the last guy Richie and then everybody falls.
Because you don't want to end up in last. Yeah, if they get a direct hit on you, they hit you for like 52, then you're in last.
It's critical.
Okay, so now it's South 1. Points are still pretty flat.
Anything could happen.
Okay.
The last guy looks very good. Do you gonna call Haku?
I would probably pass the first one. You need the points. Oh.
Boom.
And he took the tempai. Which tempai are you gonna? 4-5. I mean 4-7. I see.
I mean, there's no point waiting on the pay, right?
I see.
There's one
It's
already
one
gone.
pay.
Yeah.
Then, especially the Toyman guy, his internet is down.
and also one of
He'll
the
discard anything.
one of the 5-so is red, so waiting on the 5-so as well would be tough. I think the Yanmen makes the most sense.
And also one Richie stick, so he could pass get rid of the fourth place a little bit.
Yeah. This win would be minimum 23, including the Ricci stick and the Homba. So technically get out of last, but not really by any real margin.
Oh, now Toyman came back. Oh, do you do con?
Yes.
This situation?
Yeah, you're last. You have to.
Okay. Let's see. Dosh.
Oh.
Oh shit! The new door is. Ow.
So now everyone's gonna fold.
But how? Okay, let's go 7 months. Okay, he's replacing the Atama.
Yeah, Toyman folded. This player folded. Nine. Yeah,
Okay.
9 just passed. 7. 7, maybe the early 6 mon discard. They see, 7 mon's probably fine. 1 mon. Holding 1 mon as a safe tile for later. Okay, Tenpai for Kamicha.
Sneaky
The weights.
Dama, or do you do reach?
The weight's kind of bad. There's already 4 of them discarded, so I think Dama.
Okay.
This would be Pinfu 1 red. Yeah.
And Tanya also 58.
Oh yeah, Tanyao. Yes.
And then 5, so then that's Sanchoku, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, ouch.
they're gonna switch out. They're not gonna deal the red, of course, but they're gonna deal in.
Ouch.
Tanpin Sanshoku
Dudon.
with one red.
Okay, so that guy's in the last position.
That's tough.
Yeah. But but what can you do? Like, he gotta go.
Yeah, he had a manga on hand.
Yep. Okay.
These things happen. And they still have a dealer turn. Still technically not over yet. Pwn 1.
Pwn. What is he trying to do?
Is this maybe he's trying to he's pretending to go for Honi 2? Honi 2 is like 4 Shanten. That's so far.
Or Toy Toy or Hatsu.
There's
Future,
only 2
future
other
back?
pairs. Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know.
I think they'll discard 5-pin, if anything. But that's kind of a crazy call.
Is it like when you start leading the game, like you do like pawn like chi, and then like try not to go without hand, but try to let other player go and rush, so that they start calling out the hands and then make their hands value cheaper. I guess
that's probably the best explanation.
But this is really, if I'm playing, it's kind of too risky.
Yeah, I don't do that at all. I don't think. I just would Dama if anything.
Yeah. But he's got hearts. Ooh, and then 9-pin.
That's.
He kept the Kansanzo.
Yeah, ooh. Is that called something in Japanese? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, so Ryan was asking, is that like calling to make the opponents call and open, like cheapen their hands? Is that called something?
I don't know. I don't think there's like. I'm not quite sure.
I don't know if there's a word for it. I mean, I would, if it's just bluffing, then it's bluffing, right? But
Yeah.
But I mean,
It's part of bluffing, I think.
yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Okay, so LAPOM.
So he wants to win out the hands.
Okay, Tenbai on the 3-so for Hatsu Wandora.
But look at his river. It's interesting. It looks like definitely Honitsu.
Yes.
He even did the 9-pin Toitsu Otoshi, right?
And then he ended up winning off last place. Maybe he's just aiming to bust them out.
Okay.
Okay, so Ryan asked, so like cheating bluffing is called shamisen? So like saying like stuff. That's called shamisen, right?
I don't know. I can't find the right word. Shamisen is like you talking.
Yeah.
And then you showing some kind of information, and then try to let the opponent misread the hands. But this one, you can't talk while in a Tenko playing.
Right.
So.
Like I get like shamisen is like illegal bluffing, but this is like bluffing that's within the rules of the game. Like calling, making your hand look like something, and then it ends up not being whatever the opponents were thinking. That's just bluffing, I think.
Yeah.
Good bluffing is just called bluffing. Okay, so
he continues.
probably just gonna try and bust them out. Mangan Sumo.
3 Honba.
Yeah, Mangan Sumo with 3 Honba busts out Shimocha.
Oh, he's got the dominant.
So right now the goal for this player is probably to get second. Fourth is not really a threat. Like you'd have to deal into a Hanuman from fourth to drop to fourth. So they're probably gonna maybe push a little more, try and get to second, maybe first. They still have a dealer turn, but with fourth place's points being so low, it makes it harder to make a comeback because they might bust out.
Yeah. Sometimes in those kind of situation, the last guy deal lane to me, but I didn't call the wrong because the game will end.
Right.
But in Tenhua, I think it depends on the situation, but it's better just like busting him out.
Yeah, because you don't want to be fourth. Like the main goal in Tenho is to not be fourth.
But if you have like really, really good hands to pass the second or even like direct hit the first, then it could be with the Yamagoshi, like, you know, you didn't call the wrong, and then some other opponent discard and then you call it wrong. That's part of the skill, but it's kind of risky in the Tenhu. But some case you got to do it.
Like if you can see like getting to first place, right? But in this situation, you would like pass Hanuman off of last, but you would take Hanuman from the other two players.
Yeah, especially during like multiple match.
Oh yeah, in multiple matches, you don't really worry about that as much. Maybe until the finals, it's like, well, if I don't win this specific hand value off of a specific player, then I'm just not going to win it at all, right?
Yeah, and then your rival player, you need to let him down, right? But it depends on in the position.
Okay, so we have a Japanese comment.
Yeah, I'll replying right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you could go ahead.
Okay, so Toyman pwned this 6-mon just for Tanyo, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, well, they'll discard 9-peen, 7-peen, maybe 7-peen first to keep 9-peen for confirming one of those pairs as an Anko of 8-peen, discarding 9-7-peen.
Yeah.
So this makes sense, I think.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, 7-peen first, keeping the 9-peen for safety. They can see 3 of the 8-peen, and 9-peen is Genbutsu against Kamicha and Shimucha. So if the double non comes out, do you think this player will pwn?
What else he can win out against Chitoi?
I mean, they
that's
might
3-4-5, right?
They might pass the first one. I mean, it would be double non 1 Dora with 3 Homba. That's 48.
Yeah, I like Dabunan a lot.
Okay. Oh.
More than Dabuton. Oh, he's very aggressive.
Yes. This is well, if he gets a Tsumo with 3 Ura, that's Mangan.
But basically that's a rich Nomi with like 8-4.
With 40 Fu for Tsumo, 50 Fu for Roan.
That's Ramen, right? The final shape.
Yes, it's a 2-5
3,
cell.
4. Okay.
So maybe Richi, Ipatu, Tsumo, 1 Dora, 40 Fu is Mangan.
I'm kind of sort of worried about the. Does this game have aura suited calculator condition?
That's a good point.
Ooh.
Oh, they drew the double non. So
He got double none.
Ishan 10 here. 1 mon passes.
Oh, 1 month's pass.
Oh, another Dora. 8 so
so?
maybe? Yeah. Six so is going to be a tough wait though. There's only 1 left. The 9-mon looked pretty safe there, I think. You could already see
3-7-1.
Yeah, and one of those 7-mon was discarded early by the Richi. So
yeah, and then 6 months pawn. So
Right.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay, yeah. 9 mon ends up being discarded.
Each.
Oh,
Oh,
what is this?
oh, and then he pawned.
This is a double non Tudora, right? So I think it's worth it. That's almost
Okay.
almost Mangan.
Four pin.
Yeah. Waiting on the
7 pin
6.
passed. 4 of the 2 pin you can see. So there's like no 4 pin, I guess.
Where's the? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that's true. And Shimocha has a Ricci double Dora weight.
Yup. He's gotta do it.
7. Yeah.
He's gotta do it.
The weight's pretty bad, but they have no other Yaku, so they have to Ricci. Okay, we'll see how this goes.
Hope this guy is gonna win out the hands.
Toyman.
Or else we gotta do another game to check.
Yeah. Toyman's probably gonna deal 4 pin, I think, because it's safe. 8 mon is
Also
not
looks
8 mon is not safe against the Shimocha.
the West guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's a 1 chance, but the 7 mon was discarded pretty much before the Ricci, so. But that could have been because they were folding. It's tough. But
It is tough.
8 mon doesn't look safe. Not against that player. Against the other 2 players, it does. But well, it's Gambutsu. But
What's the point? Like he's pushing, right?
I mean, 4 pin I think makes the most sense because his hand's not worth the least out of everyone as well. Oh,
Hitsumo. No Dora. Okay,
Ricci Tsumo.
he survived.
40 fu.
He survived. Should we use the calculator right now?
That's true. That we could try that. Oh,
Okay, because the game might end, so let's test it out.
okay.
So let me write it down their points. Should I put the player 1 as
Well,
this guy? Judan?
hold on. I don't think. Oh, you don't have to write down the points. I think I can do it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the spreadsheet's made for the dealer to be player 4, so we'll put them 4, 8, 6. Oops. So then player 1 would be the player we're watching, so it's 224, 1.6, 294. No Ricci sticks, 4 Homba.
Oh, interesting. 4 Homba.
Yeah. Okay, so we're looking. I guess we'll look at the conditions for the player that we're watching, right? So that would be player 1.
Okay.
So for a Tsumo, they need Sanbaimon.
Okay. Tough situation.
For if they were going to bust the Shimocha out, that's player 2. They would need Yakuma.
Okay.
For the other 2 players, if they win off of the other 2 players, the game continues. So that's not as big of a deal. So Sanbaimon Tsumo, Yakuman bust out the bust out 4th place. Looking at Toyman's conditions, they need Hanemon Tsumo. Hanemon would get first while busting out the 4th place player. If they're going to get a direct hit on the last place player, they need Sanbaimon.
Yeah, other conditions too tough.
Yeah. Well, Hanemon Tsumo is not too bad, right? For Toyman.
Yeah, so Hanemon Tsumo is the best
Yeah,
Just pick for now. Like direct hit, it's too much.
yeah. Well, they can just pass off of fourth place and aim at the other two players.
So yeah, obviously it's not gonna happen, and then they're not gonna try to do like Haneman Sumo.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Should we see like fourth players, like the
Oh,
the last guy?
their conditions? Sure.
Yeah, just in case. He still has a chance.
That's player 2. Well, if fourth place wins, then it continues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, unless they get like Yakuman or Sanbaimon direct hit on someone.
Oh.
If they get
Oh.
no, they need a Yakuman. No, off of the dealer, they need Yakuman. Yeah.
Well, direct hit, right?
Yeah, but then the game would continue. Like no matter what, the game
Okay.
would continue.
Okay.
If they get Yakuman direct hit on either of the
Those
other two
other
players,
player?
they only get
Game
second. But I would be happy with that with these point conditions.
Oh, me too.
Okay. Well,
Let's go back to the game.
yeah. Hopefully, for their sake, there's more games here.
Oh,
Junchan.
oh no. He picked a Dora more than Junchan. But I think it's the right choice. Well, in this hand, like, what do you keep? Like 1-2 pin or 7-9 pin? Which one would you discard? 1-2 pin, then you can get the Ipeko.
Well, since you already gave up Junchan, then normally you give up 7-9 pin, but based on the other player's discards, 8 pin looks pretty good. Shimocha discarded 8 pin on the first discard. Kamicha discarded 9 pin early. So 8 pin looks pretty good, I think. If it were me, I would not have given up on the Junchan, and at this point I would have probably tossed 1-2 mon. Or no, 2-3 mon, because I don't want to risk it.
I see. But look at the Shimocha's hands. It's a monster hands.
Yeah.
Wow.
So maybe this game will continue.
But sometimes it happen, right? Because you're in like last position, and then you are underestimating, but they have like some, because you can really tell like how fast with his like big hands. But it's actually close to get Tenpai.
It's Ishanten, yeah. Okay, so they
5-1.
broke
No,
up
never mind.
the contract.
7. So he kept the Ipeko opportunity.
Yeah, that's normal. You keep the Dionmen, you keep the Ipeko, that because right now, this hand could just be Ipeko Wandora. If you draw 1 Formon, then you wait on 3 pin. Yeah, if you had broken up the 1-2 pin, then it would have even less value.
So for this guy, 1 pin.
So now they can accept 4 pin for Tenpai, but it would be no Yaku. What were you gonna ask?
Is he okay to pass the 52 with the sumo? No, it's not. He can go past the Toymen guy, right?
Let me check.
Mangan sumo is definitely fine, but
We could use this spreadsheet.
9,000 points. So
yeah, 9,000 points. There's 4 Homba in the middle. 52 is definitely not enough. Because 52 Tsumo, it's a change of 52 plus 12 plus 13 plus 4. That's 64 plus 17. That's only 81. That's not enough. And then that busts out Shimoja, so it's not good. I think you need a 64 Tsumo, so that's 1632. But with this hand, it'd be kind of tough. You'd have to get like Anko of 9 mon.
9 man.
But then
And then
even
two Anko.
even then, that's only 40 fu. You'd have to get like San Anko.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's tough. That's why I would have gone for the Junchan. You have a Yaku, you could pass and try and direct hit one of the other players. It's maybe they're okay with third. It's hard to tell. Yeah, because this hand could end up being really cheap. Okay, so would you take Tenpai here?
I got a Dichi, Doraichi,
It's so
and Tsumo and Ura.
yeah, it's Tsumo and Ura. Yeah, I mean that's enough, but like I said, if it were me, it wouldn't get to this point. I would have tossed the Dora, tossed 2-3 mon, Junchan, have to go for it. But yeah, I get. I don't know. I don't think it's worth enough. It's asking too much for Uradora, especially since you have an Anko as well.
Yeah.
An Anko that
Yeah,
will probably not be the Uradora.
But 2 9-pins alive.
Yeah,
Somewhere in the wall.
yeah, they're both in the wall.
Yeah, but I can't really tell.
Yeah, I mean, who knows if it's going to be the tile under the door indicator. So let's see. They take the Tenpai.
Oh,
Oh,
dangerous.
that's 146 mon weight for Chinitsu Ipeko.
And then 6 man is like Genbutsu.
Oh.
Who has 6 man? No, okay, no one has 6 man. But 1 4 man and double 1, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
so this player doesn't have any. Like the only way he'll deal in is if he draws a 6 mon.
Ooh. Ouch.
Could have had Pinfu Ipeko. That would have been enough. Richi, Pinfu Tsumo, Ipeko, Wandora. But you can't know that you were going to draw that.
Yeah.
Toyman's also Tenpai. Looks like Pinfu.
Oh, Samenchang.
Yeah, Pinfu Ipeko. Have to throw the door though.
Dora. Oh, have to. Yeah, the 6 soul is gonna come out. Ooh. Yes, he's not gonna keep the Tenpai then.
Well, if you Richi Tsumo, Pinfu, Ipeko, Wandora, with Uradora or Ipatsu, you could get first place.
Oh.
This is the Hanuman condition. This could mean it.
Does he
Wait,
call Richi?
Wait, there's a Richi stick. Let me redo the calculation.
Okay.
Okay. One Richi stick. And that was from this player. Okay. So we're looking at player 3. Is Mangan-Tsumu enough? No, not enough still.
Oh, still needs to have a
Yeah.
Hanuman Tsumo.
Still, yeah. Also,
But he has a chance.
also in the comments, it looks like they're gonna discard the pair of West maybe to play around.
Most likely, yes.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yes.
Okay, so let's take a look.
Okay. Undo that.
Eat.
Oh, very strong.
He's a fighter.
I mean, this is the chance you might not get another chance to get first place. This is the chance where if you get it, you get first place, and that ends the game.
Yeah. Wow, this 5 man though.
Scary. Oh,
16.
six.
16. Ouch. But
You have to.
Ipatsu, right?
Yeah.
And then, well,
It's not
yeah,
enough.
yeah, I know he's gonna call Ron, but if he doesn't call Ron, then still he has a chance to get the first place.
Yeah, with Sumo. Sumo with one Uradora or Ipatsu.
What do you think? You're gonna call because he'll take the second place.
Yeah, he probably will, but I mean, if you're gonna be greedy, you have a San Menshon. It's
Yeah. Let's say this is something, some kind of tournament's final game. Then
you have to
Definitely.
you have to be greedy.
yeah.
I would.
What's the point?
I mean, the 9 pin looks like really good to Sumo.
Yeah.
6 pin maybe, but yeah, 9 pin looks really good to Tsumo.
Yep.
I would probably be greedy and just pass.
Yeah. Enough reason. If that's some kind of final game. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
1
Whoa.
But maybe now with the Ricci they have to take it.
Yeah. Without Richie, maybe not, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like 95% he'll call it.
Mm-hmm.
No question about it.
Okay, so game over. It wasn't enough, but just for fun.
Just for fun. What was the Radora indicator?
Uradora was.
That's 2 months. 2 months.
That's where the ones were. The
9 months. I mean, 9P was close.
2 1s and the 4.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been Ibatsu, but they would have to deal the 4. So
Oh. Wow.
I mean, you can't know that, but dealing that 4 would have been
Interesting.
a lot worse.
Then those 3 guys gonna be really close game, right?
Dealing the 4. Well,
that's gonna be Baiman. Riichi, Ippatsu, Chinitsu, Ippei, Ko, Ura. More? Chinitsu, Ippatsu, Ippei.
No, that's Sanbaimon.
Wow.
And then this player would win Ricci, Doradora. So yeah, I guess you roam to be safe. I guess maybe if it weren't for the Ricci.
Wow. That was like interesting end.
Yeah, it didn't really use the spreadsheet that much, but because there was no South 4.
Okay, should we take a look at some games like South 4?
Just pick a random game and just jump to South 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I just have to exit out.
Ticket.
I'll just pick one. Okay, let's make sure there's a South 4. Okay, there is.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh, this is another like the top guy is like over 50,000.
yeah.
And he's down to 30,000, so 20,600.
Okay, let me put these in. There's no Ricci sticks, no Homba. Player 1 is the Toyman, 50.9. Okay, so here we go. Everything's plugged in. So right now we would be watching from player 3's perspective. So
Okay.
let's see what they need. They need Sanbaimon Sumo. They need
Direct hit.
Hanemon direct hit from Toyman. That's kind of easy to calculate. Or Sanbaimon from the other 2 players.
Okay. Again, it's in a tough situation.
Yeah. It's Because dealers last place though, so they could continue the game, but Toyman, since they're in first, they're probably gonna try and end the hand safely, just like maybe either get a quick win, or if they can't, they'll probably just fold and wait for the next one, because they're not in any real danger. Okay, let's see what happens.
In this situation, I think the second guy even tried to finish the game faster, right?
That's true, but you're not in much danger of dropping to fourth. Maybe to third, but not to fourth.
Yeah.
Okay, dealer Ponhatsu. Yeah, if I feel like if you're not in any danger of dropping to fourth, you should aim for first in Tenho at least. But maybe what they think of as danger and what I think of as danger is different. You wouldn't have to deal into like dealer Baimon to drop to fourth, or fourth place Baimon, I think.
Yeah.
Fourth place Hanuman direct hit on you is enough. Yeah, so you'd have to worry about fourth place getting a Hanuman direct hit on you, or dealer Baimon. Those are they would be kind of difficult. So okay, so fourth place dealt the Tuso, guarantee Tanya and Dora if they can get it. They're probably going to deal 9 mon as well. That's a tough hand though. That shape's not too good.
But he's got to do it. Oh, Tanya guarantee. And then the top guy's the shape is kind of interesting. He got the Haku right now, but before it was like Sanshoku and the Haku like both he could shift.
Yeah, like when you're in the lead and you don't want to reach you want some sort of Yaku.
Yeah.
Yeah, Haku's makes it easy because now he can call, and then if he needs to fold, he can just deal all of the Haku.
Yep.
Okay, so he called 9 mon. Oh.
No.
Okay, so dealer was just 10 by for Hatsu only.
Okay, but he's surviving.
Okay, so now the conditions changed. Probably not by much. Let me just put that in. Homba. This is, and then they got
494.
Yes. Okay, so I changed it here. So now I'm looking at player 3 still. They don't need Sanbai Matsumo anymore. Bai Matsumo still a lot.
Okay, just a little bit, like 15,000 made a little bit different.
Yeah, made a little bit easier. Still not really that reasonable, but.
Yep, but 3 reds, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But even with 3 reds, you're
still tough.
Unless you get all of them, maybe.
Once in a while.
Okay.
Do you see Baimon?
No. I mean,
what's the Baimon combination? Like I could tell like a lot of Mangan combination and the Haneman combination, right? What's other combination like? You need to go for at least 2 Hanyaku for definitely, right?
Like for Baimon,
I think a lot of
like.
Go ahead.
I haven't personally. I usually just go for Mangan, but I've won like maybe 3 or 4 Baimons since I started playing, and it's very, very like it's like really crazy stuff. Like you have a bunch of Dora, or you have like a closed Chinitsu.
Correct.
Like I think, you could go for like Toy with Dora, maybe some cons to add more Dora, Yakuhai, Honitsu. Like you need to stack a lot of stuff or have a Chinitsu.
Yeah. So Haneman combination, like you could possibly think like a lot of combination.
Yeah,
Then
men,
Mangan's gonna be much easier.
yeah, like Haneman. You like first thing I think of is Mentanpin Sanshoku, like Dora with or maybe Tsumo, depending on what the
Yeah.
condition is.
With some kind of Tuhanyaku.
Yeah.
Or what was that? The Chitoi? Dora
Chitoi,
Dora
yeah.
Ura Ura?
Yeah.
Or Tsumo. Chitoi, Riichi Tsumo Chitoi Dora Dora.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Instant Haneman.
Yeah. With reds, you could maybe have a red in there, so you don't have to Tsumo. You could get a direct hit Haneman.
Yeah. But from this hands, Baiman, very tough. So-
Yeah. Like there maybe has to be a con, add more Dora, but this hand is not the one that's gonna make the con.
Okay.
Maybe they're
And again, the Toyman guy has an interesting, like Junchan kind of hands.
yeah, maybe they might toss the Dora here just to get it out of the way. No.
No, Dora is very important, I guess.
I mean the worst thing that would happen is if someone calls Pwn on the Dora.
Actually, in this situation, Toyman, I mean this guy in the nose order dealer, right?
Like the main thing is the dealer, because like if this
Yeah.
the player that we're watching Pwn's Dora, if it's not like a Chinitsu, then it's not going to be a threat.
Yeah, and then he needs to careful for direct hit, right?
Mhm.
The condition is going to be only direct hit, unless you have a Baiman condition with the 3 Dora.
Yeah, like yeah, Chinitsu 3 Dora, that would be Baimon even open. So
Toi Toi Dora, 3 Dora, that's not enough.
no, like you need maybe Honitsu with Yakuhai.
He needs the extra 3 hand.
Yeah, and then it would either be like and it would have to be Tsumo or direct hit.
That's why if you open, then from the opponent, they could easily to guessing what do you need. Well, I mean, what the opponent needs.
Yes. So yeah, and it's tough enough to get a Baimon with an open hand without a ton of Dora.
Yeah. But we are not talking about the Tenko stuff, so.
Yeah. I mean, you could have like a Tanyao 7 Dora. But that's you can already see 1 red as the Dora indicator, so it's not happening.
Oh, but I had a Tenpai for the Toi Toi Dora 7. Oh, no, Toi Toi Dora 9 during the carnival. I couldn't win out the hands though.
Oh, wow. Itsu Chanta Sanshoku Chi Toi. What?
Oh yeah, he's giving us what's the Toi Toi? I mean, not the Toi Toi, like Baiman combination, I think.
Itsu. I mean, like Itsu, you'd have to pair with like Chinitsu pretty much,
Hmm.
because you can't have Tanyao. Pinfu might be tough as well. Like Richi, Pinfu, Itsu, even like Dora Dora. That's not going to be Baimon.
So either way, that's gonna be really
Yeah,
tough.
like Richi Tsumo Junchan Sanshoku with Dora. That's Baimon. That's another one, but it's tough. Oh, he's saying the player we're watching, the 10th Dan, he could have gone for Itsu
I see.
in Pinzu, but it wouldn't be enough.
Yep.
Like maybe Hanuman, like but then you'd have to Dama, right? It would have to be like Pinfu Itsu Tudora, maybe a red. You get the red 5 pin. Then with 6 mon as the Jonto, then you could have Hanuman go for a direct hit on Toyman, but that's very, very far. Like there's no reasonable like hand that you can make out of this that would get you Baimon or Dama Hanuman.
Direct hit. Go for like Dama with the Dama Hanuman, right?
Yeah.
Once you call Richie, then like the opponent, like your target will be like, okay, thank you.
Yeah,
And then he start folding.
yeah.
홈
Oh, he's very aggressive. He's gotta go.
Yeah, Ishan 10 with no Yaku yet.
He
Might-
needs the south.
Yeah, or might switch to Toy Toy.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, pretty much needs a south. Kamicha is Ishan 10 for Sanshoku, but it's gonna be cheap. Or not enough, rather. Cheap. Okay, so it looks like they're just trying to confirm second place. It's gonna be hard to wait on the Dora.
But the discarding Dora is kind of risky.
Yeah. I mean,
But
against
I guess
it is because what if dealer has a Toy for Dora? You don't want to deal into that.
then what's the point of keeping Tenpai, right?
That's true. Like the 6mon's not gonna come out from anyone. But it's I don't know why they would call. Yeah. I think if they just didn't call, kept the 7 maybe as the Jonto, they could get somebody to stick to the 6, and that would be Tenpai. And it would probably be Tenpai with Yaku. Like it would have to be Tenpai with Yaku. It would either be Tanya or Pingfu.
And then he could keep the Dama.
Yeah. Yeah, if 6 Mon weren't Dora, I think it's too dangerous to throw.
Oh, he didn't take the Toy chance.
Yeah. Could have dealt 3 Mon, but maybe just getting Tenpai's the main
6 months coming out.
Yeah. I mean, if you have to, like, it's not really, like, if I were dealer in this position and I had to throw the Dora, I would throw the Dora. Like,
Me too.
I wouldn't think about it. You
Yeah.
need to keep going.
But this guy now, it's and the last guy, it's very close.
Maybe they're just hoping for that 5 Mon. They can deal 3 and then
Home.
for K10?
홈
Folded on the 7.
Oh, very good.
Yes. I mean, they probably weren't going to win this Dora Tonki hand anyway. Folding makes the most sense.
지
Okay, there's Tenpai, no Yaku, 7 Mon. Oh, they sumoed with no Yaku. 9 pin, maybe just because it's safe. There's no way of getting Yaku out of this hand other than like Rinchan Kaiho or Haite Hote.
Oh, those house. So I guess the dealer,
Yeah, dealer might not be able to get Tenpai.
9-man pawn or 2-5 munchie.
Okay, Toyman folded. That was dealer's last draw. It's over. Okay.
Oh, that was another kind of sad ending.
Well, the dealer got overtaken by the no 10 payments.
Oh, wait a minute. The B is on the Tenpai, so he
got third.
Get rid of enough fourth place.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, we didn't pay attention. But yeah, that was kind of a fine play. in this Tenko game.
Yeah. Well, last place has to push, right?
But isn't it interesting? This the Tendan guys like Jin will take the Tenpai, but there's like no way to run out of this hands unless you sumo with the Dora, but doesn't make any changes, right?
Right.
Then the top guys start calling Pong for the Foso, try to go for the K10, but it's interesting. Is it like pressuring for the dealer?
I don't know. With those calls, I mean, he called. When did he call the Sozu? Oh,
like very late.
Yeah. It doesn't really look like the
13.
discards don't look like a Sozu hand, right? That would be like the only thing you could like the four Sopon, right? That could be Tanyao, but then when he cheese the 3 the Yaku pretty much goes away. Like there's not much they could be going for.
The only Yaku we can say it's a south.
Yeah, but dealer already has a pair of south.
And then the dealers like some kind of a Yaku high back is like very obvious. So
or toy yeah.
or back or both. So yeah, no question about like he could stop the south. I would stop south too. I'm not very sure.
I mean, yeah, drawing for the player that we were watching, the 10th on, drawing the live south so late in the game, there's really no reason to push this hand. It's not worth enough to improve placement, and you don't want to deal the live south. So yeah, folding was good, but I don't know about that 6-0 call.
Yeah. So those, I think, how do you say, like psychological thing, I guess.
Yeah, maybe to like.
But if you calm down and then look at it, it's like, okay, then.
Yeah.
What's other kind of pressuring factors?
Because the dealer, like, you want the dealer to fold, right? But the dealer's not gonna fold. Like, it doesn't. It doesn't really.
He didn't fold.
Yeah, he can't fold. He has to.
He cannot fold.
Yeah, like those calls, they don't do anything. Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
Like the 6-0 call to take the Tenpai. Okay, but the weight was bad, and it's not worth enough. So I mean, the folding was good, but I don't know if I would have even taken that call.
I can't. I'm too scary.
Yeah.
But
and
it was an interesting game.
And with the dealer with those 2 pawns, if this 10th on had kept their hand close, maybe they could hope for a con to add more Dora for a Ricci.
Yeah.
Then you could maybe fulfill the Baimon condition, but.
But I could tell those dealers, Shikage, like Pong, like you could go back for the south or something like this. That was kind of my habit too from the Tenko. But when I started playing against like Aki, like they could see like a lot of information. Then even you got Tenpai, and then that's about it. And then I figured like, I need to try to make the hands with Dama to break it.
That's true.
Do something like not to open hands too much.
Yeah.
Or even like opening hands, like you could pretend like there's like 2-3 other way to win out the hands.
Yeah, with open hands are too obvious.
Yeah. So Tenko and the regular game plus no Akadora. Like it's little by little, it's different. But we couldn't use the spreadsheets today. We wanted to test it out, but
I mean, we got to a little bit. I think we got the main point across.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Do we have the? Do you want to post the links to the spreadsheets?
Oh yes, please. And then later, I think once everything ready, then I think we're gonna try to find the way so that people can download it and then test it out, use for the practice. What Nima said, okay.
Yeah, I think they can just download it if they have the link.
Uh,
I can't put the link in the chat, but if maybe after
okay.
Do you want?
I'll do it then. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll post it on the links on the explanation section.
Here, do you want me to send you the links then?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I think I have it.
Oh, well,
just in case.
This makes it easier, I guess.
Okay. Okay, I think tonight's that's all.
Yes.
So there is a numbers already, but you could erase it, you could test it out, and then anybody could make the better stuff, then please let us share.
Yeah. I'm not like a programmer or anything. I just like kind of taught myself Excel, so this is by no means the best way to program it.
But he's good. I can't even do those. I think in a couple of days, like Nima sent me the links for the spreadsheet, and he made it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I like this kind of stuff. It's a challenge.
Oh.
But we explained a little bit at the beginning of how to use them, but pretty much you just follow the instructions.
By colors. Yeah.
The colored boxes.
Instructions very good too.
Yeah. The colored boxes are the ones you can edit, and so you can just use those to figure out these point conditions if you need to.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's it for this stream then.
Yes. Just one last thing. Like we just try to focus on the Orasu today, but if you stop focusing on the Orasu, trying to find a way to the condition, then I think eventually South 3 is gonna be very important, and then South 2 is gonna be important. Then you're gonna start looking at every kyoku is gonna be very important. Then now every turn is gonna be very important.
That's true.
Translation, please, Nima.
So the way I would say it is that Mahjong it's not a game where like if you win a hand you win the match. You have to win, I guess you have to like win enough points to win the match. So just because you win a lot of hands doesn't mean you're gonna win the Hanchan, right?
Yeah.
And so a lot of how people play, like if you don't have this competitive mindset, you try and win every hand, right? And you don't really pay attention to the points as much until maybe South 4, and then you're like, oh well, maybe I could try and go for this hand to get first place. But what Masa is saying is that you need to think about it every single hand. If you're like approaching the end of the game and you have a really cheap hand, maybe it's better if you like hold off. Don't win just a open Tanyao. Try and keep it close. Try go for a higher value hand because it's gonna help you out towards the end of the Hanchan when you need to get first place.
Especially that theory is gonna work in the casual tournament we have in the United States right now, like 6 game. What was that? Qualify for the 2 games for the semi and final, and that's gonna work in the WRC too in a qualification round. Because
it's even.
There was a Mr. Shiratori, the pro from JPMO. He was making a comment during the WRC. He did really good in the WRC. His rentai ratio was like way high. He got only like first and second place most of the game.
Ooh.
However, he couldn't reach into the top 32 because he was focusing on to control the game, not try to get the enough points, like Soten. Then he couldn't. He was almost, and he dropped.
That's true. In a lot of tournaments in the US and also in Europe, it's not your placement in each game that decides who goes on to the playoffs. It's how many points you have accumulated over the course of the tournament. So you could get all first and seconds, but if they're only by a small margin, that UMA might not add up to enough to get
then-
you into the final table.
The little secret was it was a book from Mr. Taro Suzuki's book. To understand the format of the competition you are going to attend, that's very most important, because different format of the tournament, it's different game.
Right.
That's what he said, I think.
Yeah, because like in tournaments where you're just aiming to accumulate points, you're going to play a lot more aggressively than in a tournament where you play like sets of 4 hanchan and you just need to get first or second place at your table to move on, right?
Yeah.
Like you could be like negative a lot on your table. You could be like negative 20, but if you get second place, you still move on. But that's not going to cut it at a tournament like in the US or in Europe.
Yep. 6-game version, I have a little secret for you guys. Play really hard in the 6th game, because in the semi-final and final, the points gonna carry over.
Yeah, you have to like pretty much push everything. You play very aggressive.
So what I'm saying is, even in like first game, second game, third game, doesn't really matter. When you're a dealer and if you're doing a good Renchen, don't fall. Push to get the best points you could get.
Yeah, it doesn't like even if you're not doing like super well on a table, maybe you're in last place. Even if you can win some points that don't change the ranking on your table, it still adds to your total score. So
yeah, so it is also two different things between those multiple game, include the UMA or the points adding up. Yeah, I hope lots of people understand my explanation.
Yeah, it's just
or probably they knew already.
Yeah, I mean the main thing is just to understand the tournament format, like you said.
Yes. Thank you, Nima. Okay, so I guess tonight that's all.
Okay. All right. Good night, everyone, and thanks for watching.
Good night.